Good afternoon, folks. Doing another quick video here. I'm going to be talking about the grid. All right. Now, you saw what happened. The CME that came from the sun, those auroras that I did that video on, and it's pretty much 500,000 views, and people are, the comments. I was just reading the comments. But anyway, I'm going to do it. This is like a continuation of that video because I'm gearing this video now towards the grid. Guys, as I said before, NASA is actually now warning there's a section of the grid that's going to go down. It's not if or when. They're just saying it's not if, sorry. It's just a matter of when this is going to happen. Keep in mind, this is what they're not telling you. Those transformers that are on our grid, the US grid, are made in China. They're saying it will take up to 18 months just to get their hands on one of them if they go out. Now, guys, I'm not being an alarmist. I'm not fear-mongering. I get that a lot on my video, but that's okay. I'm a pragmatic realist. I see it for what it is and I call it. No one can handle the truth anymore. It's like taboo. But I'm going to be giving it to you. If the grid go down, folks, within 6 to 8 months, 90% of the US population is gone. I'm going to repeat that one more time. All it takes for the entire grid in the US to go down is taking down 8 substations. And the reason why I know this is because they actually wrote an article on it. They wrote an article how to take down the US grid completely. Yes. Explain everything step by step. I was like, whoa. All it takes, 8 substations. If 1 or 2 of those substations go out, folks, it's going to take a really long time for the power to come back in that region. It could be up to 2 years. All right? Bug out bags. Going into bug out bags. Every member in your family should have a bug out bag. It should consist of wet, dry, and cold clothing. 3 sets of each, earth colors. And necessary stuff you're going to need. Stuff you can, a little bit of food, something you can sleep on. You want to have a knife, rope. You want to be able to have water on you. Some form of system to turn dirty water into clean water. You got to be able to spark, create fire to stay warm. You also got to know what plants are edible to eat, folks. You got to have the necessary stuff, especially pencil and pencil sharpener. Have it in your bug out bag because nothing is as good as that to catch a campfire. All right, these are the stuff you're going to need, folks, and trust me, you're going to use it. And a bug out bag means every member in your family have one, and what you got to have somewhere to go. If you're in an urban area, you want to leave an urban area and go to a rural area where a lot of people are not located. All right, and guys, it's not something, I'm not saying you got to go crazy and start doing all of this immediately, but start now. If you haven't started, start now, because it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when that grid is going to go down. And when it go down, guys, they said after 3 days, people are going to become restless, and they're not going to have food to eat because they're not going to have grocery stores. After 3 days, all the groceries are gone, and you're not going to have electricity to pump gas or charge us electric car. People are going to get restless, and people are not that smart. So you know what restless people do when they get desperate? They're capable of anything. So you want to get away from people. So when the grid go down, you have 72 hours to get away from people. And you cannot do this by yourself. You got to have like-minded people around you, okay? So prepare yourself in case the grid go down by having a bug out bag. This is what this video is all about. And it all comes from those CME and those auroras that just happened a couple days ago. It's not a matter of if anymore, folks. They're saying it's a matter of when.